Thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marsh. As your Monday morning forecast update. Looks like one or two more days of the wet weather, depending on where you are across the Arklatex, will dry out, heat up through the middle of the week. Could push 90 degrees some locations on Thursday, and it looks like rain will return next weekend. So here's a look at what's happening this morning. We do have a warm front, which is slowly lifting across the region. So more or less, we are going to see the rain just kind of stuck here along and just north or just south of I-20 through the day. So your rain chances will be highest across the I-20 corridors. That front basically stalls out here. We're waiting for it to get a push from this area of low pressure tomorrow, and that will be again when the rain makes its final push through and we start to see things improve as far as the wet weather. But you can see with that front out there, most of us in the 50s along and north of I-20. Pretty cold start to the morning, and near 70 degrees in Mansfield and near 70 in Natchitoches as well. So that warm air will try to lift a little bit further north today, which should put Shreveport in the 70s. You'll likely be in the 60s this afternoon in Texarkana. We do have some dense fog setting up where the colder air is in place, so visibility down to about 1 mile in Texarkana. We actually do have a dense fog advisory that does include both the Miller and Bowie County sides of Texarkana. That will be until 10 a.m. this morning. It's one of those days with the light wind, the cool temperatures, and otherwise overcast skies. It may take a while to break out of that fog, forecasting most of us to be in the upper 60s, low 70s, but we will see quite a warm day south of I-20 up to about 81 in Natchitoches. So we do have our final cold front making its way through. This will mainly be late tonight, early tomorrow morning that we could see a few storms capable, mainly some high wind gusts, but again, the potential for anything else is pretty low here. But as far as futurecast, notice through the morning, rain chances will stay fairly high in the Shreveport area. May eventually pull a little bit of rain off of this front in Texarkana, but it looks like the majority of the rain today will stay across East Texas and Louisiana, and that may continue through the afternoon, but I would say after the noon hour, we'll start to see rain chances go down just a little bit in most areas. Late tonight, that front lifts to the north, so the rain chances will shift up to the I-30 corridor for your Tuesday, and you'll see that final push of the cold front as we move through the day tomorrow. As far as any kind of severe weather risk, looking rather low for us as we go into tonight and through the day tomorrow, as we are not in the severe weather outlook for your Tuesday. And there goes the dry air taking over Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. We should finally have a stretch of at least 2 to 3 days of dry weather for most of the Arklatex. With that front kind of stapled to the I-20 corridor today, we'll see maybe some locations pick up over an inch of rain. Don't anticipate we'll see any issues, but just given the recent heavy rainfall, likely some ponding of water on the roadways in and around the Shreveport area this morning. Tomorrow, fairly warm. We'll be up to about 80 degrees. Slight rain chances for your Tuesday. Drying out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll have a run of highs in the mid to upper 80s. And it looks like our next cold front moving through this weekend. As of now, just kind of keep in the back of your mind, potentially could see some strong to severe thunderstorms. Right now, it doesn't look like a completely favorable setup for any kind of widespread severe weather, but as of now, looks like we could see, again, low-end variety of any severe weather, but it's a ways out, so obviously that could change. So it's the one thing. Check back for updates throughout the upcoming week, and we'll have a bit of a temperature drop next weekend back into the 70s.